What up, fam? Ollie here at the top of the building. That I'm doing good. Today was an intense day of treatment. I had some really awesome therapies, but most importantly, I got my first round of stem cells, and I gotta tell you, I just got the shot like maybe 20 minutes ago, and I think I'm already feeling less pain in my lower back. It's pretty amazing, and so I did more of the blood scrubbing today. I got a bunch of blood taken out and sent through the UV lights. I also did radionics and magnet therapy, which was really cool. So the radionics, Uncle Dave, what's going on, man? Very good to see you, and thank you for your support in this. It means more than I could ever express. So magnet therapy was really neat in the radionics. So they had this like computer thing hooked up where I put my hands on the sensor, and then I have headphones on, right? And so the headphones play different frequencies, like in different tones and noises, and based on and the sensors then read my hands, and it's able to tell which organs are dysfunctioning like the most, I guess, or like where I'm having like the most dysfunction in my body. So based on those scans that they just did, they will figure out what homeopathic drugs they want to give me and send me home with. So I'll receive those drugs tomorrow, and I'll start taking my new medicine, my new medical regimen. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. The technology was wild. I asked the lady if I could film it, and she said that they didn't want anybody filming that, so I respect it. But yeah, based on the sensor of my hands and the frequencies that they were playing on my ear, they were able to tell that my liver, my kidneys, and my pancreas and my colon need a lot of attention, specifically just by reading the sensors in the hands and listening to the frequencies in the ears. It was really cool. So after that, I went and I got magnet therapy, which basically I lay down, and the lady uses kind of those same sensors to figure out where to put magnets on my body, different magnets on my body. So she would put like over my liver, she'd put one positive ion and one negative ion over my liver, and what that does is it draws out the toxins from the organs, so into the bloodstream. So now there's a bunch of toxins, more toxins in my bloodstream that we got to get out. So as you said, drink a bunch of water today, take a hot shower tonight, get a new toothbrush. So apparently I need to go buy a new toothbrush. I'm not asking questions. I'm doing exactly what these people are telling me to do because they know what's up. Yeah, it was quite the day. I'm feeling better already. I think, definitely feeling better already. And yeah, about 20 minutes ago, I got my lower back shot up with stem cells. So I have officially been stem celled. And hopefully, we're going to see. I have an MRI already scheduled for when I get home, and we'll see if these discs fix themselves. They're going to fix themselves. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll do more blood work, more blood cleaning, and I'll do an ozone sauna tomorrow, and I'll get to meet with my nutritionalist, and I'm very excited about that because these days I don't know what I'm supposed to be eating or not eating. It seems like I can't eat anything, and I want to eat everything. So I'm gonna be meeting with a nutritionalist who's going to give me a personalized here's what you should be eating and not be eating based on everything that I'm going through. The doctor did tell me today. I met with my doctor again, Mr. Alex Calzada. Really nice guy. I like him a lot. He's been working with me since I got here. He told me that I was definitely going into stage 4 Lyme's disease. Early stages of stage 4 Lyme's disease. And I asked him realistically, I said, how long would this have gone on? Like if I had just not done anything at all and let this go on, how long do you think that I would have had? And he said that I probably would have been dead within a year or two. So really happy that I'm here and I'm taking care of this, and I'm not going to be dying in a year or two. I'm going to be doing good. But yeah, it's hard. Like, I've never been good with needles or blood. So like, to see like all the blood come out of me is like, it's not exactly comfortable, that's for sure. But it's just amazing. It really is amazing what happens. Like, when they oxygenate this blood, the blood comes to life and they start putting it back into my body. The way it feels is just, it's unreal. It's wild. So the doctor also said that somebody going into stage 4 Lyme's disease, it would probably take me a couple of years to basically go into full remission. He says that patients like me, he usually needs a year or two before he gets them into full remission. Now, my coach, shout out to Evangelia. You are an angel amongst humans, and God, thank you so much, Evangelia. But she's telling me that she thinks that I should be able to do it quicker than that, especially because, you know, I'm young, I have a good mindset, and I'm doing everything right. So she thinks I should be able to be in full remission in less than that, less than 2 years. She, for reference, when she came here, she was in late stage. Stage 4, late stage 4, and you know, they told her when she got here that she had months, that she had months left to live, and that if she had waited any longer, she probably wouldn't have gotten here at all. And she went into full remission in 9 months, and she was going above and beyond what the doctors told her to do, as I intend to do as well. I'm gonna get home and just be absolutely relentless with my self-treatment. So, you know, again, why am I making these videos? Well, if anybody's out there suffering, I do want you to know that there are other ways. So we will be starting a nonprofit, because yeah, you're right, Uncle Dave. Lawyers are bloodsuckers of their own, and probably won't be accomplishing much of anything. As a matter of fact, I talked to somebody today who kind of went through a similar thing, and you know, the courts didn't do jack shit for them. So, you know, we gotta not fight fire with fire, right? We gotta, like, you know, be the change that we want to see, and I guess bring the love. It's just it's wild, man. Don't listen to, you know, if you're feeling pain, if you're feeling, you know, struggle, don't listen to anybody who tells you that you're not. Get in tune with your body. I really wish that I had listened to myself years and years and years ago, when I started feeling this pain and being like, man, I don't know, something's wrong. But I'm really good at convincing myself that there's nothing wrong and that everything's okay, even when it's not. And that's exactly what I did. I did that for years and years and years. And, you know, it got to the point now where it's unfortunate that, I mean, no, it's not unfortunate. It's a blessing. But I had to come all the way to Mexico. You know what I mean? And like, if I had caught this earlier, maybe there was a chance that I could get it with antibiotics. But apparently a lot of people test negative for Lyme disease all the time. It's a very common thing. And you know, American medicine does not know everything. And if you assume that American medicine has all the answers, and that, you know, you're going to get the best testing and the best results, you know, from just listening to the American doctors, you're going to be disappointed. You know, we're it's very presumptuous of us to believe that, you know, a 300-year-old nation has all the answers, when, you know, there are medical systems in place, treatments, systems of medicine and systems of treatments that have been around for a lot longer than, you know, American doctors. And here at this place, it's awesome. This place really is a perfect mergence of, you know, Western and modern medicine combined with kind of Eastern philosophy and spiritualism. And they're you know, I think that's how they're doing it. That's how they're having the miraculous cures that they're having. So, you know, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely not. Definitely don't feel great. You know what I mean? Definitely don't feel great. But day 2, at the end of day 2, I am in significantly less pain and less discomfort than I was when I got here. So I had a massage today. I had the ionic foot detox, and you know, this is going to be a lifelong path of detoxification. And hopefully I can get myself into full remission in less than 2 years. So it's wild though, because I was also told, right, that some patients will continue to come back and their blood work will be good. Like they'll see the blood, there's no bacteria in the blood cells. And I cannot wait to post the video of where they're actually looking at my blood. It is mind blowing, and it's really gonna, like, when you see it, I think it's just gonna make anybody who watches it think differently about you know, what's really going on and the way that things are treated and the way that people are treated in America. But you know, you can get all that. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, you can get all the blood clean and still be having pain. Like, they have patients come. I was told that they have patients come where, like, their blood's clear, like there's no bacteria in the blood cells, and they're still feeling pain and they're still carrying Lyme-like symptoms. Right? Well, why? The psychological aspect is so real, and the reason that I tested negative for Lyme when they tested me for Lyme several times. Twice. I've been tested twice, and it was negative both times. Meanwhile, I'm going into stage 4. I'm early stage 4 Lyme disease. Late stage 3, early stage 4 is what the doctor said. The mind is so powerful. My mind was able to convince my immune system that there's nothing wrong, that I'm good. And thusly, my immune system didn't even register that there was anything wrong. Like, when you get the rash from Lyme, stage 1 is you get the rash and the fever, right? And when that happens, that's actually a good thing when you get the rash and the fever in early stage 1 Lyme disease, because it means that your immune system is aware that there's a problem. Your immune system is aware that there is bacteria that's literally drilling its way into the cells. Like, when you guys see this camera, like, so the blood cells like this, right? It's like it's supposed to be like a nice perfect circle, right? And these bacteria, they drill their way into the cell, and they literally live in the cell, and they use the cell as a shield against your immune system. So your immune system doesn't even, it like hides from your immune system in your cell. And that's just wild. Like, it's a smart bacteria, man. Like, this, like these bacteria, they're conscious and they're smart, and they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. So they get into the cells and they literally hide in your cells from your immune system. Your immune system doesn't even know that they're there. And meanwhile, they just wreak all sorts of havoc, and like, I've been feeling my organs not working, you know what I mean? And so, like, what would have happened if I had just let this go on, or if I had been, gone on to another rheumatologist who tested me again for Lyme disease and said, oh man, like, you're still negative, so you don't have Lyme disease because the test says negative, so you must not have Lyme disease because our tests are perfect and we know what we're talking about. The test says negative, so you must be negative. I would have been dead. My organs would have literally just stopped working. And I have to wonder, man, how many people are, suffering with these rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia and all these diseases. How many people die? How many people die with undiagnosed Lyme disease, undiagnosed infectious diseases? It's really scary. And, no, I'm not a doctor, but I do know that I'm smarter than a lot of doctors. I know that. I don't have to have a degree to tell me that. So it's been a day. So, I'm sitting here, I'm eating a pear and a sandwich, and I look forward to what tomorrow brings. It is a beautiful sunset out there. We're starting to get to the end of the day here in Tijuana, Mexico. I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful that I did not listen to the people that were telling me that I didn't know any better. I'm grateful that I didn't listen to the people. Sorry. Nice jam just came on. Nice tune just came on over the radio. Caught my ear. I'm glad I didn't listen to the people who told me that it was all in my head. I'm glad I didn't listen to the people that told me that there was nothing wrong and that I need to see a psychiatrist. I need to be on meds because I'm going crazy. I'm not going crazy. I've literally, there are foreign organisms in my body that have taken over my cells and are like forcing me to feel and be ways that I would not usually feel or be. And I do apologize, truly, like from the bottom of my heart. I apologize to everybody, from my mom and dad to my partner and daughter to all of my friends and anybody who has kind of just like seen me off my rocker or been on the opposite end of one of my bipolar pain attacks. Like, no, it's nothing. There's nothing like wrong in my head. It's chronic pain and chronic illness will do numbers on your neurological system. And if you're not aware of, how that can affect somebody's behavior, then you probably don't have enough compassion. And you probably are so caught up, in your own thing that you're not able to see people hurting in the degrees that they're hurting, to the actual level that they're hurting. So I am, it's hard, man. It's hard when people who love you tell you that it's all in your head. It's hard when people you love you tell you, well, there are people way worse off than you are. But, I don't know. Yeah, probably. I mean, I know that there are people who are, they said that I had like a year or two. I know that there are people who are on a path who have, 6 weeks less. It just boggles my mind, though, how, it's anybody, particularly a parent to a child, could be like, oh, well, it's not that bad and it's all in your head. All right. I got doctors telling me that I was going to die in a year or two, so whatever. I'm here. I'm not going to die in a year or two. I'm getting cleaned up. I'm getting all the blood cleaned up. And I really look forward to starting this nonprofit. I really look forward to, getting these things more readily available to the public and to the masses. And I just pray. I pray that somehow God works a miracle on the insurance system and allows more eyes to see what type of stuff is going on. So I was told that, like, maybe as we get, here's what's wild, right? Is like as I get better, right, I will probably test positive for Lyme disease. Like when I get back into stage 1 Lyme, if they run a Lyme test, like a standard Lyme, like American, chemical test, because they're testing for Lyme the same way that they test for COVID or pregnancy. It's a chemical reaction. It's a chemical test. And, you're going to have a lot of false results on that. But they said that I would probably test positive as I got better, which is just wild to me. I mean, no, again, I'm not a doctor. I'm smarter than most doctors. I know that for sure. Not these doctors. These doctors are freaking brilliant. But it's a shame, too. Like, I've been told some stuff that I'm not necessarily allowed to repeat, like on camera. It was asked that I not broadcast some information. But I would love to. I'd love to talk to anybody privately and kind of tell you guys some of the things that I've heard about the resistance that these people have gotten over the years in doing these types of treatments. It's pretty insane. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Like, to the degree of like, no, I've been asked not to say it publicly, so I'm not. But yeah, no, the resistance has been real against these people, and there is definitely a monster of entity out there that does not want people getting healed in this way. So I wish I was able to film more of the treatments. Again, on that note as well, they have asked me to kind of please not film the treatments, and I guess they have their reasons, and I understand, I respect it. But I'm going to be talking about the treatments a lot. Particularly this ozone stuff, man. This ozone stuff is really, really cool. And yeah, so, and then, so tomorrow, more ozone, more IV, more blood cleaning. At some point, I'm going to get into colonics and clean my colon out. That should be interesting. That should be fun. But yeah, no, I just, again, truly thank you for everybody who's supporting this. You know, I'm updating. We do still have the fundraiser going. I want to give a huge thank you to my mother-in-law to be for loaning me the rest of the money that I'm going to need to get these treatments done. So, you know, I was out here the other day, and, you know, after yesterday, I guess, after they told me that, yeah, you know, this is what it is, you know, it's really bad. Here are the recommended treatments that we're going to recommend to you. And I was like going through the treatments like, fuck, well, which of these life-saving treatments do I need the least? Right? Like, which ones can I mark off the box to be like, well, okay, I don't have enough money for all of them, so I guess I got to figure out how to, you know, whatever. But with the help of everybody who's donated, and with the help of everybody who's bought jerky, and seriously, huge hats off. Like, Susie Turcotte, you are an absolute angel, and you've put up with some shit from me that is just like you didn't have to put up with. And you know, I know that, you know, it's not like you're just, you know, able to like open up your purse and boom, pay this off. But, you know, you have loaned me the rest of the money that I'm going to need to get all of the treatments that I need to get this going. And thank you doesn't even come close. So actually start my job, like officially start my job. I've been going through the training and all, but like I officially start my job tomorrow. Which I have to work in my first little slot, and my people have been real good to me on that front as well. They're like, you know what I mean, we'll do what you can do down there, but make sure that you're getting yourself well, and when you come back, you know, there's going to be plenty to do. But I actually do start my new job tomorrow, and start working my new job tomorrow, and so I'll be able to continue to pay for these treatments out of pocket from here on out. And yeah, I can't wait to sponsor people to come down here. I cannot wait to give back to the community that's made this possible for me. You guys are my real family, and I appreciate it. My soul fam, my Masonic fam, my spousal fam, my real family. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. And even my blood fam and my relatives, we're all we're all processing this. This is a lot. One of my friends commented that, you know, I'm not even aware of the amount of peace of mind that this is bringing, and I look forward to really sinking into that peace of mind. So, yep. I got 6 shots into my lower back just now of my own stem cells, the what do they call this? Oh man, I'm gonna butcher the word. Basically, like, it's a derivative of the word mechanism. Stem cells, blue shark stem cells, embryonic stem cells from placentas of participating and screened mothers who have been in scheduled C-sections. So there are no aborted fetuses that are being shot into my back. And yeah, we're gonna see if I mean we're not gonna see. We are going to see, not if, we are going to see that these types of treatments can do what surgery is usually not doing, and it is all pretty amazing. So tomorrow, I want to talk more about like stem cells themselves, and I'll probably log on later tonight too. To keep posting, but you know, I honestly like I don't want to try to mess it up or like push on it or anything like that, but like my lower back's been giving me trouble for a long time. Me lower back no love me long time. So we're gonna see how I feel tomorrow with these fresh stem cells gotten in. and need to continue the detoxing process, because the more clean your body is, the better chance that these stem cells are going to have to activate and do what they do and mesh in. So that's kind of been the last 48 hours have just been like an intense detox, process, so that hopefully these stem cells will be able to optimize and reach their full potential. So yeah, more to come. I'm gonna finish this sandwich, and love you guys. Thank you.